I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope.
your clip.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday, March 19th, 2026. And this is episode number 1043 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Jared, what's up, pimp? Jared said, can't stick around for long. Damn kids. Damn kids. Look at this. I even wore it for you, man. Goddamn one-star kids, I tell you. One-star kids. What you gonna do? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're enjoying all of the festivities taking place. One in the chat if your bracket's already busted. According to ESPN, around 40% of the people that turned in a bracket, of the 26.5 million people that completed a bracket on ESPN, roughly 60%, let's do that. 60% of them already busted a perfect bracket after the first game because 60% of the people had Ohio State beating TCU. And they're fucked. By the way, speaking of brackets, we will, I'll have some updates for you throughout the day. I'm sure numbers will be low today. People are taking off work and watching the games, and I get it. But I decided, because I didn't do a bracket this year per se, I was like, I got to sneeze. I was like, it's whatever. Well, I decided to do a bracket, but I let ChatGPT pick it. I just said, if I need an entire bracket filled out from you, including a champion and a final score. So I let ChatGPT pick my bracket, and I filled that out. And then I went to Claude, which is the other one I use quite a bit, the other AI, and I said, I copied and pasted the prompt exactly. So I'll show you the results of all of that so far. Also going to introduce something to you. It's not done yet. It's not ready. In fact, you guys will have some input in it. But Jen was like, well, since we're not doing brackets, let's do another bracket. What do you want to do? We discussed it. We talked about it back and forth. So we're going to do a bracket of the most iconic sports team logos in four major sports. Now that doesn't include hockey, doesn't include NASCAR. It's going to be the NCAA. So It's baseball, basketball, the NFL, and NCAA logos. So that'll be the Barry on Deck bracket. And you will we'll probably fill something out tonight while I'm watching the games. I'll get it finished, get it ready for you, and we'll get it posted. You guys can start picking. But you're going to help me pick some of these tonight. Or I should say today on the show. Homeboy from High Point hitting his first 2-pointer of the season as the game winner is a stat. Is that true? Yeah, that's next level crazy. Next level crazy. So High Point, number 12. See, let's just do this now. He had 68 made 3-pointers in the season. No 2-pointers. He didn't shoot a 2 the entire 2 points or the entire season. That is cray. But you know what? That's the time to do it. Because you're like, okay, this guy has made 68 threes. Oh, he was 0 for 4 from the field. He's not going to shoot a bunny. You know what I mean? He's not going to the elbow. So guard the line at all costs if he gets the ball. And so if you're a defender, you know what I mean? You're uptight. You're prone to get beat. I didn't watch it. I didn't see it, but that's amazing. Somebody do a wellness check on Joel. Wisconsin losing. Whiskey's gone. Sounds like my Saturdays. Whiskey's gone. All right. What up, Jeff Bell? Let me say hi to all the party people. I haven't even done that yet. Chuck was in early. What's up, Mr. Dunaway? Good to see you, Chuckster. Jared Taylor was in early. Oh, goody. We have an Awake Reaper sighting. What's up, pimpin'? Awake Reaper said, did you guys know it's Lobster Fest? Thanks, ads, for this wonderful information. Well, look, buddy. First of all, don't diss the ads, okay? Revenue on the show is way down. So I didn't up the ads. I didn't up how many you get. But I can't make them go away. Like at one point, we had almost 200 subs on this show. We have 38. You know, and I get it. I'm not asking you to like I'm just telling you. Ads is one way to supplement the revenue. So, damn it, I'm not asking for that. Damn it, Jared. That's not what I was asking for. Jared just gifted a tier 1 sub to Awake Reaper. There you go. Now you won't get any ads. That's how you prevent the ads. Thank you, brother. But yeah, so, the ads just, sweeten the pot a little. Allow daddy to, make a couple extra bucks. So daddy doesn't have to get a day job. That's what it is. Yeah, Chuck said Duke's down by 11 and a half. Yeah, they're only down by 6 now. But yeah, Duke's struggle busting it first half. What's up, Chewy? And by the way, Awake Reaper saying there's a Lobster Fest. It's always Lobster Fest. Lobster Fest and the Toyota-thon. They never end. And Ford Truck Month. It's always Ford Truck Month. I don't get it. What up, Jeff Bell? What up, Terrence? Good to see you, pimpin'. All right, there we go. We're all caught up on the chitty chat. Hey, look, a lot of people going to be watching basketball. I get it. Chewy's on a streak, 7 streams. Let's go. And once again, Jared, thank you for the gift of sub. And Terrence reached a 7-stream streak. Let's go. All right. Let's get in here and look at these scores right fast. Let me update you. But we got all kind of fun stuff today. I got an Afroman trial update for you. If you tuned into yesterday's show, you know how much fun that was. Well, we did that. We covered that just in time because yesterday was like the last day of the trial. And the jury came back with a verdict. So I have that for you. But thanks to Jen, we covered all that craziness. That was hilarical. Hysterious? I don't know. It's one of those. All right, here's an updated score, 47-43, Duke. Let's see the full sketch. Where's the finals at? I think we could get a prettier... Can't we? Shan't we? Yeah, so there's a biggie. TCU beating Ohio State, which, look, it's wild. I guess people that watch it would know better. But to me, it's wild that an 8-9 seed, 60% are on the 8 seed. Those usually go either way. But there you go. 9 seed with the upset. Louisville beat South Florida 83-79 to advance. So that's a 6 seed beating an 11. At the half, Vanderbilt only up by 3 on McNeese. Nebraska just beat the shit out of Troy 76-47. That was a 4 versus 13. By the way, Vanderbilt McNeese is a 5-12. There you go. There's High Point, a 12 seed, beating Wisconsin, a 5 seed, 83-82. We heard Jared Taylor give us the info about it at the buzzer shot from a guy who's never made a 2-pointer all season long, and he hits his first one. What a time to be alive. So there's your first round action thus far. So only, 4 or 5 decided? Yeah. Nebraska, High Point, Louisville, and TCU. So you got a 9, a 6, a 12, and a 4 already moving on. Going on right now, 6:30 Aggies play. U of H is at 9. And, that'll be tipping off soon. So you got a bunch of this stuff. Boy, this is all day. That's right. I was like, why are those at the top? Because those are the teams that I follow. So yeah, Duke down by 3 and Vanderbilt up by 3 at the half. Still to come, just tipping off. You just saw it click. Michigan State, North Dakota, Hawaii, and Arkansas. 5:50 tonight. You'll have North Carolina and VCU. Michigan plays Howard at 6:10. BYU, Texas at 6:25. Illinois, Pennsylvania, 8:25. Georgia and St. Louis, I should say, 8:45. Kennesaw State and Gonzaga at 9 o'clock. And then you saw the Cougars tip off at 9:10 on True TV. U of H versus Idaho. No, Idaho. So that's that. What up, Flip? So there's the games for today. Now, I told you, I don't know. I told you I wasn't doing a graphic, and by God, I meant it. A bracket. Sorry, I was looking at the graphics folder. I said I wasn't doing a bracket, and I'm a man of my word. I didn't do a bracket. I had ChatGPT do one for me. Fooled you. I'm clever. Excuse me, Lord Jesus. All right, did I get all that pasted? Did it work? T'appears so. Yes. Done. Delete. Okay. It appears to have worked. So I've got my bracket filled out. I got the graphics for you. It's online, but it's weird how it did it. Because what I did is the following. All right. What the hell is going on here? What is happening right now? Is that empty? Really? There we go. So I had ChatGPT do me up a bracket, and I just went in and straight picked whatever it told me. And then I went to Claude. Oh, did I fuck this up? I did. Son of a bitch. I got to re-download these. Then I went to Claude, and I had Claude make me a bracket. So at first I had ChatGPT. Why is this doing this? You raggedy bitch. Yeah, so at first I had ChatGPT do it. Dude, what the fuck is going on here? Oh my God. Why are you acting like this, you dirty bitch? There we go. Okay. East, west, south, midwest. Man, I gotta get a new fan for my. Yeah, I gotta get a new fan for my processor. This bitch is gonna be overheating. Okay. Download. Done. Download. Try that again. Yeah, so I had ChatGPT do it. Then I had Claude make me a bracket. Now, here's what's crazy. ChatGPT, no problems. It didn't have a single issue banging out a bracket for me. Claude, on the other hand, had Arkansas listed twice. It was a mess. I mean, it had so many fuck ups because it started with the field of 68, made its own predictions, and was wrong on like 3 of them. So I was just like, oh, Jesus, this is going to be ugly. I kept having to fix it. I was like, no, you have these teams wrong, and this person, you got them playing twice, and this, that. It was like, oh, my mistake. And so it goes back and fixes it again. And then it has like the East playing the West instead of East South in the Final Four. I was like, you have the Final Four wrong. I was like, oh, my bad. I was like, oh, Jesus, this is all. No wonder Claude is for coding. It doesn't know sports. It's just for nerds. I'm like, this sucks. So I finally got it all fixed and figured out, and I got it to make a bracket. Hopefully this shit will be accurate, but I'll show you all the brackets. Let's see. I'll just slide those over there. Yep. Let's see. Let me switch over to. How am I gonna do this? Oh, I'll just do this here. That's fine. All right, slide 1. We will change that out. There we go. All right, so here is the bracket picks because I want to show you what AI did because there was some discrepancies between the two, believe it or not, as well. So this is 239. Because again, I don't give a shit. I don't have a dog in this hunt. I don't care. Here was the East bracket, and I don't know if you could see that very well or not. But over in the East, ChatGPT had. Let me see if I can pull this bitch up. Close. Bitch. I'm just going to open the files. That's easier. So, ChatGPT had, let's see, hurry up. God, this is slow. Oh, you raggedy bitch. Yeah. Had Duke, Ohio State. So wrong there, ChatGPT. St. John's, Kansas, Louisville, Michigan State, UCLA, and UConn. So it went chalk in the East. And then round of 32, it had Duke advancing, Kansas, Michigan State, and UConn. Then Sweet 16 was Duke over Kansas, UConn over Michigan, and then Duke beating UConn to come out of the East. That's what it had. Pretty chalk. I mean, it's 100% chalk. 100% chalk. In the West, it had. Let me pull up my West here. Arizona, Villanova. Almost said Villanueva. Arizona, Villanova, Wisconsin. Oops. So it missed on that one. Arkansas. It has Texas. That was ChatGPT. Gonzaga, Missouri in an upset over Miami, and then Purdue. Now you see those red little dots. That's where Claude differed from ChatGPT. That's where Claude made a pick. So Claude has BYU beating Texas, whereas ChatGPT was like, nah, fam, we got it this way. Claude also had Miami beating Missouri, while ChatGPT had Missouri beating Miami. Rest of the West, they both picked Arizona over Villanova, Arkansas over Wisconsin. Oops. Gonzaga over Texas, and then Purdue over Missouri, Purdue over Gonzaga, Arkansas or Arizona over Arkansas, and then Arizona over Purdue. So that was the West. In the Mountain West, had Michigan. They both had Michigan. ChatGPT picked St. Louis. So it picked an upset, kind of a 9/8. Claude picked Georgia. They both picked Tech, Alabama over Hofstra, Tech over Akron, by the way, Tennessee over Miami of Ohio, Virginia over Wright State, Kentucky over Santa Clara, and Iowa State over Tennessee. Pretty chalk again. They both had Michigan beating St. Louis. Well, I mean, they both had Michigan winning. So it was St. Louis or Georgia. They both had Alabama beating Tech. And then ChatGPT had Tennessee beating Virginia. Claude had Virginia beating Tennessee. And then Iowa State over Kentucky. Didn't matter, though, because they both had Iowa State, and they both had Iowa State beating either Tennessee Virginia or Tennessee. And then Michigan over Alabama. Michigan beating Iowa State to go to the Final Four was what Claude said. And this is where things got interesting. I mean, what ChatGPT said, because Claude picked Iowa State over Michigan. And that's kind of crazy as well. And then in the South bracket, they both had Florida. ChatGPT picked Iowa. Claude picked Clemson. They both picked McNeese over Vanderbilt, which is they both picked that upset, which is kind of crazy. So I don't know what's going on there, but they both had Florida over Prairie View. And then I told you Clemson, Iowa. They both had McNeese beating Vanderbilt in that 12-5. Both had Nebraska beating Troy. ChatGPT picked VCU over North Carolina. Claude picked North Carolina. They both had Illinois beating Penn. ChatGPT picked A&M over St. Mary's. Was kind of a little bit surprising there. Claude had St. Mary's over A&M, and they both had Houston. And then lastly, they both had Florida beating Iowa, Nebraska beating McNeese or Vanderbilt, but they both had Nebraska winning. Illinois beating, they both picked that upset. My bad. Illinois beating VCU or North Carolina, either way. And then Houston beating A&M. Houston beats Illinois. Florida beats Nebraska. And they both had Houston beating Florida to advance to the Final Four. So their Final Four shaped up like this. They both had the same Final Four. Duke, Houston, Arizona, Michigan. And they both had Duke and Arizona advancing to the finals. And that looked like this. They differed. So ChatGPT picked Arizona to win 78-74. Claude picked Duke to beat Arizona 78-71. So they both had the winner scoring 78, which I thought was a little interesting as well. So they both had the winner scoring 78. One had 74 for the loser, the other one 71. Pretty interesting. I thought some variations there. So we'll see how my bracket goes. I didn't listen to Claude. After having to fix all that shit, I was like, you know what? You obviously don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I'll just take what you give, and that'll be that. Perry said I'm a sellout team, no bracket. No, it's not my bracket. I let AI do it. Claude is another, oh God. Who's the one that decided not to go, but make a deal with the Pentagon? whoever that is owns Claude. It's not Perplexity. It's Anthropic. Yeah, it's Anthropic. So Anthropic is Claude. Let me see. Jenny going to be watching the U of H rerun tomorrow morning. Yeah, I might too, bro. I fell asleep at 8 o'clock last night. Shit was crazy. What up, Uriel? No, I'll probably get on the patio and do my thing. What up, my sweet, sweet Donna? So Claude is the Rotten Tomatoes version of AI, combines all of them. Nope, that's not, that's Perplexity, I think. Isn't that Perplexity? No, that's not Perplexity. No, Claude is Anthropic. Claude is really good at coding. Like if you wanted to develop an app, you just fire up Claude and be like, hey, I want an app that does this, and it'll make it for you. It's pretty dope. So that's what it is. It's not the one that has them all. There is one that has them all. I forget what it is. Is it Perplexity? No, because there's one that's kind of like a search engine of all of the whatever. I tell you what, though, if you want to know what the new thing to focus on is, I may have talked about this with you guys. I don't remember. So if I have, just tell me. Jen said, hey, I had lunch with a friend and I'm not drunk, so I can join y'all today. Nice. We all know which AI is going to make it. What is porn using? They're using... I know. So ChatGPT, well, Grok, which is XAI, Elon Musk's AI, was doing just all kinds of crazy porn shit. In fact, it was letting people make deep fakes of people using Grok, and it was busting out kid images, and everybody's like, whoa, get that shit off my computer. So they got in trouble, so they had to put in new guardrails. But for a while, Grok was the only one doing any kind of XXX stuff. Most all of them have it. ChatGPT is the only one that's actively trying to add it to its... I mean, you would have to like, yes, I agree, I'm an adult, this, that, and the other. But they're trying to allow you to do like tasteful nudes and stuff. Now you can get, oh God, what's it called? It's an open source image and video generator. It's called Stable Diffusion. So Stable Diffusion will allow you to make XXX stuff. I can be like, I want to see, I'll do this for the ladies. I want to make me a dude, make me a picture of a guy with a six-pack, perfect chest from the Congo, if you get my drift. And it'll make, but you got to do all kinds of shit to it. I don't know how it works, but it just won't do it out of the box, but you got to have like all these little add-ons and shit, but it's all free. It's all free. Now, the big thing that's coming that you all need to get prepared for, because everybody's just now like, hey, ChatGPT, what's a good recipe that uses a kumquat? And if you're doing that, you're so far behind already. You got to catch up. It's so much more than that. Just Google that shit. That's not why you need to be using AI. I mean, you can. But the next big thing is agentic AI. And what that means is basically just a fancy word for an agent. An AI agent will do your work for you. If it can be done on the computer, an agent can do it. So you could be like, you could set up your agent, and there's two that are top of the market right now. It's either OpenClaw, but there's some security concerns there, but you can run OpenClaw on a standby computer. You can run it on whatever the fuck you want. Agent, but like you can use these agents, so you can put it on like a Raspberry Pi, you can put it on a Mac Mini, you can even run it in the cloud, but you got to pay for it. The other two, though, OpenClaw is free. Jen says she uses agents. So then but these are, the other one is Perplexity's computer, which is now available on Pro. I just saw it wasn't for a while. You had to get the ultimate plan, which was $200 a month. No thanks. But with an agent, Jen can validate. But you could be like, okay, every morning I want you to check this folder for receipts. And you can just take pictures of your receipts and upload them to that folder. I want you to take the receipt, itemize it in a spreadsheet. I want you to upload that spreadsheet to my Google Drive. And then I want you to create a chart that shows me all the money that I spent on those receipts and update the chart every day. Then I want you to, and I mean, I'm using this as an example. I don't know 100% if it'll do it. But then I want you to go into QuickBooks, flag it, process the receipt, categorize it, and then make a note and so on and so on. Crazy. Jared said it's a good thing you're a comedian. Why do you say that? Why do you say it's a good thing I'm a comedian? Because you don't think I explained it right? I was just trying to give you a simple example. I mean, I do know what I'm talking about. But I was just trying to give a good example. I haven't used one yet. I'm actually looking at buying a Raspberry Pi. And I'm going to set it up on that because I don't want to pay the monthly fee. You can get a Raspberry Pi for like $50. Runs just like a computer. They actually have one Raspberry Pi. It's just the keyboard. It's literally this. And then it's got like ports on the back. You just plug it into a little monitor or whatever. You're good to go. You got a whole little Raspberry Pi computer. That's my wife. Okay, good. I think he's saying AI is about to replace everybody. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. I thought you were saying, Skynet taking over, y'all about to be jobless. Got you. No, Donna, it's not an actual pie. I love you, Donna. But yeah, so because people have been writing agents and using agents for like individual tasks. You can use agents inside of ChatGPT, but they're like, it's like, think of it like, well, I was going to use another computer term, like single threaded versus multi-threaded. But when you use agents, you still have to tell it stuff currently, right? Like on a lot of agents, you have to be like, all right, go here and then check with me, or go, and then it does one task. And then, so with these agentic AI chatbots like OpenClaw and Perplexity Computer, you don't touch it. Like you give it a task and it figures it out from there. So you could be like, every day I want you to get into my email, find everything I've purchased, put it in a spreadsheet, organize it, categorize it, go to QuickBooks, flag. Like you can say, you know what? Every day, I was thinking about doing this. Every day I want you to I want you to find the top 10 trending videos on social media. I want you to download them. I want you to condense the best parts to 45 seconds. I want you to create a text file of the verbiage, and then I want you to put it all together so that I can do a talking head video on it. When you make the video, put my logo on it, put my ender that shows my tour dates, and da-da-da-da-da. And it'll fucking do all of that. And you don't have to, like, it goes, okay, this is what you want, and then it breaks it down into individual tasks and goes and does it. It's crazy. So I'm just telling y'all, You need to look into agentic AI, or, agents that work for you. Not just one-off things, but I'm talking about, this is literally like a personal assistant. Oh my God, yeah. Jared said we did this with a Tyler Perry movie. Yep. Screw you, Amos. Amos said, you know what, guys? Talking baseball isn't so bad after all. Well, look. No, I didn't. No, it didn't gain new followers. Just people who ate AI. So, Jared, you did that with the Tyler Perry movie? Or are you talking about when me and Trey did it? Because Trey and I did it on the way to a show. God, when was that? Was Fort Worth? That was last year sometime. As we talked about it on the show. It was the movie was called Black Don't. Oh, when you guys did. Okay, I thought you did it too. I was like, oh shit, yeah. It was like Black Don't Crack, but this family might. So great, but that's not even age. I can't even explain. Hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me go to my chat GPT. And then I'm going to tell it, I want you to explain to me. I want you to, oh, what are you working on? Explain to me agentic AI like Perplexity, Computer, and OpenClaw. Like I'm a 5-year-old. Oh, no. Like I'm a 10-year-old. Not a 110-year-old. A fucking 10-year-old. Let's see what it says. I'm checking the terms you mentioned, so I explain the right things. Don't accidentally describe the wrong tool. Okay. It's pretty cool. So it says, regular AI can answer questions. Agentic AI can do jobs. That means instead of only saying, here's how to do it, it can sometimes go click buttons, open websites, search, send things, or use apps for you. Tools like Perplexity, Computer, Browser, Comet, but are pitched as AI assistants. OpenClaw is described as an AI assistant that can do things like manage your inbox, calendar, and other connected tools. So explain to you like a 10-year-old, a calculator helper. You ask, what's 8 times 7? It says 56. That's smart, but it only answers. A teacher helper, you ask, how do I make a sandwich? It says, get bread, peanut butter, and jelly. Better, it explains the steps. Robot helper, you ask, order me jelly, add it to my shopping list, and text mom. Now the helper can actually do the steps. That third one is what people usually mean by agentic AI. So as agentic AI usually does 4 things. Understands the goal, find me the cheapest flight, makes a plan. I should check travel sites, compare times, then report back. Uses tools like browsers, email files, calendar, apps, and APIs. Takes action, clicks, types, searches, saves, sends, books, or updates things. So there you go. Now you know the rest of the story. So that's in, that's in plain Jane English. So I mean, pretty much what I told you, but it broke it down. I use Copilot. I run it for all my meetings and let it do the work. Yeah, see? Work smarter, not harder, people. And by the way, there is an AI comedian out there. Fucking maddening. There literally, someone sent me a clip and I was like, don't fuck. First of all, this sounds so petty, and it's none of you guys. But I have somebody that sends me, I shit you not. Let me go look. I just need to know. I need to know for me. Where's my social stuff? So I have a dear friend who sends me videos. 1, 2, 2. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in one day. He averages 4 to 5 a day. A day. Sometimes I'll get 7. Sometimes I'll get 2 or 3. But it's usually 4 to 5 videos a day that my friend sends me. And I love my friend. But I'm not watching all these fucking videos. No. I watch maybe 1 out of every 25 that he sends me. So about, 1 every 5 days. Maybe. But here's where I get petty. Because he sent me the AI stand-up guy. He sends me other people's stand-up clips or funny things. And I'm like, bro, you never share my shit. You send me 50,000 motherfuckers videos. How come you don't ever share my shit? He's like, I do. I'm like, no, you don't. He's like, yeah, I do. How would you know? Because I can go and look and see the number of shares on it. And it shows you who shares it. And you ain't on that list. Ever. Fucking ever. Bro, what are we doing? It's so petty of me, but goddamn. If you're not going to share my shit, don't be sending me other people's shit. I don't know. It drives me fucking crazy. I already get flooded with videos every fucking day from 1,000 people, but at least they only send like 1. And a lot of them share my shit. B. Rice said, didn't the AI comedian do a bunch of homophobic jokes and get banned on Twitch? Oh my God, did they? I don't know. That's hilarious though. I hope so. Fuck that guy or girl or AI person. Yeah, somebody sent me one of like, I don't know. I was just like, bro, no, I don't want to see AI. I can tell when comics use AI to write their jokes. It's so obvious, especially if I know them, because I'm like, I know your voice. I know how you talk and how you write and how that ain't you. You've never had a stroke of genius like that. And you don't sound like that. For me, it's real obvious to tell, amongst my peers at least, that I'm around all the time. Who did it? By the way, Sienna still up on Duke. Oh, nope. I had to refresh. 67-61 Duke. Minute 30 left. She gone. Michigan State up 30-18 on North Dakota State. 6 minutes left in that one. Jeez. Vandy up 4 on McNeese right now. See, fucking AI picking that in the brackets. Idiots. Arkansas 32, Hawaii 20. That one's still got a long way to go. And that's it. That's all that's rolling right now. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's it. So Duke about to beat Siena. And I got a long ways to go in the rest of them. About 8 minutes left in McNeese Vanderbilt. So, okay. We have an update. I have for you an Afroman trial update. We talked about this yesterday. And thanks to Jen. And we got into it bigly. We got into it. It was a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. We looked at his videos of the trial because I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know shit about this. But if you didn't hear, the rapper Afroman, who is famous for this song Because I Got High, back in 2022, cops busted into his crib and tore up his shit, stole $400 from him allegedly, was going through his shit, and it was a warrant for drug trafficking and kidnapping. Tore down his gate, busted down his door. So he, in turn, made a bunch of songs about the whole thing, mocking the cops and saying one of them was a pedophile, one of them was a lesbian carpet muncher, and just all kinds of crazy shit. We went through the whole thing yesterday. It was fun. If you didn't get to see it, go watch yesterday's show. Well, the reason it's hot right now is because the trial is winding down and coming to a close. In fact, it did yesterday or this morning. I don't know which. But he was being sued by 7 different officers for a total of about $4 million for defamation. And I am happy to report that Afroman won the case. Yes, praise be. Praise be. Here was the quote. So he won a defamation lawsuit filed by 7 Ohio deputies who sued him over a music video in which he used some home security footage to mock their raid of his home. Quote, "We did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on, right on." The 51-year-old rapper said. He later posted the clip to social media. The case tested the limits of parody and the licensed artist can take on social commentary. The deputies collectively sought nearly $4 million in damages. Quote, "No reasonable person would expect a police officer not to be criticized. They've been called names before," defense lawyer David Osborne said in closing arguments for the rapper and comedian. The Adams County deputies said they were publicly harassed over viral videos, which were viewed more than 3 million times on YouTube. More than that, you better go update your stats. The video shows rifle-wielding deputies busting down Afroman's door, searching his shoes and suit pockets, hungrily eyeing a cake on the kitchen table, inspiring a song's title, Lemon Pound Cake. In other videos, Afroman took aim at deputies' personal lives, called them crooked cops because of the $400 that went missing. Police officers shouldn't be stealing civilians' money, the rapper testified this week. This whole thing is an outrage. In court, wearing a red, white, and blue American flag suit, he defended his work on First Amendment grounds and said he issued the diss track to cover damages from the raid, including a broken gate and front door. No charges were filed over the 2022 raid. In his testimony, he said he had the right to tell his friends and fans what police had done. He said the raid traumatized his children ages 10 and 12. He said the whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system, and there would be no songs. Nothing. I was like, ooh, ouch. That's gotta hurt. Because you can't argue with that. Well, what? Had you not fucked up and did what you did, none of this happens. So this is all your fault, not mine. This is your fault. So he goes through what he raps. Deputies in their testimony said the song ridiculed them. Deputy Lisa Phillips said the rapper created a, quote, derogatory music video that questioned her gender and sexuality. Sergeant Randy Walter said his child had been hazed at school over Afroman's posts and came home crying. Where in the world is it okay to make something up for fun that's damaging to others when you know for sure it's an absolute lie? Oh, I don't know. Where in the world is it okay to make up a fucking warrant and then raid somebody's home for no reason, Sergeant Dumbass? Huh? You want to talk about where in the world is it okay? How about we start there? How about we start at where in the world is it okay to raid somebody's home on bogus, trumped up bullshit charges? Fuck you and fuck your kid, man. Nobody gives a fuck about your feelings, raggedy bitch. That's a weak ass argument. Oh my God. And look, if they'd have found drugs or somebody kidnapped and then did all that shit, it's a moot point. You're never going to make that song. But guess what? Think about how many times this happens to people and nobody ever hears about it. Nobody, because most of us aren't famous like him. Most of us can't make songs that bring attention to what goes on. Little shit like that. They just picked the wrong motherfucker this time. But it will continue. They will keep doing it, and we won't hear about it until they fuck with the wrong person again. And then they'll be all up in court, meow, meow, meowing and crying. He made me look bad. Fuck you, you fat son of a bitch. You're the one eyeing the limit pound cake and an illegal raid. Go fuck yourself, fatty. Afroman's lawyer in closing arguments said it was not unusual for artists engaged in social commentary to exaggerate. Robert Klingler, representing the deputies, said Afroman lied about, quote, these 7 brave deputy sheriffs for the past 3 years. Now, look, y'all know I have law enforcement in my family. Nora's brother, Paul's sons, multiple. This is nothing that's new to me or, but come on. There's a big difference. There are shitty people in every walk of life. That includes law enforcement. And sometimes it's okay to point out the shitty ones. There is the code of silence and, all that shit that they won't turn each other in necessarily. But if you're an asshole, you deserve to be called an asshole. And to say that they were brave, what's brave about an illegal raid? You're the one with the element of surprise, weapons, the right to tear up his house and all of his shit, go through his stuff, and then just leave. Oops. Our bad. What's so fucking brave about that? That's not brave. Cops do brave shit all the time. That was not fucking brave. Spare me your drama in court, moron. And then there's another quote. Even if somebody does something that to you that hurts you, that you think is wrong, like a search warrant execution that you think is unfair, that doesn't justify telling intentional lies designed to hurt people. Ah! Fuck you. They got what they deserved. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. They got what they deserved. Publicly embarrassed and $0 for it. Fuck them. By the way, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. This is the strawberry. Yeah, and stole $400 from him. Not only did he lose the money that it cost to make all the repairs, but they stole cash from the dude. Gets no fucking sympathy from me. This right here. Oh my God, so good. Let's see. Let me fucking find it. It said Chick-fil-A. Oh, come on. Fat boy wants to make an order. It's the strawberry hibiscus soda. Let's see. Close, bitch. Go back. Menu, beverages, soft drinks. There it is. That. Oh, come on. Focus. Focus. Let me see if I can. There it goes. Fuck. Strawberry hibiscus Sprite. Oh. It's so good. I get 2 of them because they only give you one size. This is the size. That ain't enough. My nail looks crazy in the reflection. It looks like it's like a super long. It's not. It's just like jacked up, that little white part. So I get 2. I get one of these with ice, and then I get a second one no ice. And that's just what I finished here. The second one. So good. Yep. I ripped Breonna Taylor too. Exactly. Hey, what up, Uriel? Uriel has a great point. Can't wait for the song after the win in court. Oh, it's going to be even better. It's going to be the best part because now he knows he can still talk shit and there's nothing they can do about it. We'll sue you again and you'll fucking lose again, dumbass. Ha ha. Serves you right. So there's your Afroman update. All right, it is a final. No, it's not. Oh, I got to refresh. Damn it. 2 seconds left. Duke's about to be, and it's final. Duke beats Siena 71-65. There you go. Had a little scare in the first half. Held Siena to 22 points in the second half while putting up 39. Might be the wake-up call they need, this little punch in the face, and you're like, oh shit, we better take this tournament seriously. So there you go. Michigan State is up 41-22. North Dakota State. Arkansas up by 10 on Hawaii with 3:28 left in the first. And Vanderbilt McNeese, still 3 minutes and 18 seconds left, but Vanderbilt up by 8 in that one. Who's tipping off soon? 5:50 is the next tip-off. So we'll be off air for that. What up, Stout? Good to see you, pimp. All right, so we got the Afroman update in. Been getting some NCAA tournament stuff in. We got the AI bracket done. We talked some headlines. Let me see what other juicy goings on. Oh, Rockets lost again. I'm sick of their shit already. Jesus. What a shit show. High Point Rally. CCU backs up its tough talk. Story inning. Nebraska ends NCAA drought. Pistons start. Oh, Cunningham out with a collapsed lung. Damn. That's crazy. Let's see here what happened. It says Pistons star Cade Cunningham has been diagnosed with a collapsed lung and is expected to miss an extended period of time. That sucks because he's balling. Pistons announced Thursday that Cunningham has a left lung pneumothorax and will be reevaluated in 2 weeks, meaning he'll miss at least 8 games. There's some optimism. Cunningham will be back in time for the start of the playoffs. Among the leaders for the MVP race, left the game against the Wiz with the Pistons initially described as back spasms. And they always do that. If they're unsure or they just want to pull somebody or whatever, they'll just say, oh, it's back spasms. Because how can you really prove it? You know what I mean? You can't do an MRI or an X-ray on a back spasm. So sometimes they'll do that. Instead of resting their players, oh, he's got back spasms. He's not going to play tonight. But I'm not saying in this case. I'm just saying a lot of times they'll just use that if they're not sure. Detroit's 5-2 without Cunningham in the lineup this season. Oh, excuse me. It says, because he lasted just 5 minutes in Tuesday's contest, Cunningham needs to play in at least 5 more games to reach the 65-game threshold required to be eligible for MVP. All NBA teams and Defensive Player of the Year. There you go. Oh, this is crazy. When do they play? Yo, Dallas! Total Dallas! Thank you, brother! Total Dallas said, would the NCAA... Let's see if I can get to it. Here we go. Would the NCAA accept a sponsor for only the beginning of the game, just the tip? Brought to you by Johnson & Johnson Q-Tips. Sigh. Shart and Fartin said, don't his other lung work? Okay. You know what? Shart and Fartin. That's so fucked up. Shart and Fartin's like, well, he's got another leg. He could just, oh, you've got, you dislocated your kneecap? Well, doesn't he have another leg? Shart and Fartin don't give a damn. Oh, Donna said, please hold. She's going to time him out on YouTube. Donna about to time your ass out. Donna about to time you out, Total Dallas. You about to be gone. You know, shit like that, that'll earn it. That'll earn you a timeout, dude. That will earn you a timeout. I want to look real quick because let's see. NBA. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go back to yesterday's game. LeBron played 34 minutes. Luka played 38 and Austin Reeves played 39. They beat the Rockets 124 to 116. And then lo and behold, they all play tonight. The Lakers have a back-to-back. But now all of a sudden, Luka has right hip soreness. Austin Reeves has a right forearm contusion. I'm not buying this shit. LeBron was listed as questionable, meaning Robert Parrish might keep outright possession of the NBA's all-time games played record for a couple more days. Ban dad jokes. Damn. Well, Total Dallas, you know what that means, pimp. It means and she went to YouTube and did it herself. I didn't even have to do the work. Well, Total Dallas, we'll see you in 10 minutes.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, have a great time.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser!
Get out.
Well, see you later.
Well,
Get out of here!
Goodbye, everybody.
I miss Total Dallas so much.
See you later, fucker.
All right, there you go. Doesn't McCullers have a right forearm contusion and he never comes back? Yeah, exactly, Titan Hugo. This is all rest. The Lakers just don't want to get fined. The NBA is going to have to look into this. This is absolute horseshit. I think you should just shut the Lakers down. Just sell the team, shut them down, disband them. LeBron has to quit. Luka's got to go play in Canada. And Austin Reeves has to get a job at Rooms to Go. I don't know. Fuck them. This is such horseshit. I mean, the only one that I could see is like LeBron, because he's old. He's old as hell. And he needs a day off. And that's fine. That was a big loss for Houston, by the way. Big loss. Huge loss. Because now the Lakers gained 2 games on the Rockets. They lose those 2 in a row. And now you don't have the tiebreak over LA. So you end up facing the LA in the playoffs. They are going to get home court advantage against you. Not good. Not good. The Rockets right now struggle bus. I think they've lost, 4 of their last 10? Or they've won 4 of their last 10, so they've lost 6 of their last 10. Let me see here. Rockets. Yeah, they're 4-6 in their last 10. Not good. Their plus-minus differentials now below 4 for the first time all season, plus 3.8. Lower than Minnesota. They're 41-27. Tied with Denver. They have the tiebreak, but they are 5th in the West. And falling, though. That's the problem. 5th and falling. Not good. All right, let's do something fun here. Jen had this idea. Since we're not doing brackets, Barry on Deck brackets or a bracket challenge or anything like that, like we normally do every year, I just didn't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Just didn't care. But what we are going to do is we're going to put together a Barry on Deck bracket. But this one is going to be the most iconic sports team logos. Most iconic sports team logos. And we're getting them from the NFL, MLB, NBA, and the NCAA. All right. So we need to fill out, I guess, 64 total. And so instead of like, the South, the West, the East, and the South, the East, West, South, and Midwest, we'll have the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, and the NCAA. And instead of like, one NFL versus one MLB, no, the Final Four is going to be the winner of each of those facing off against each other. So that means I need to come up with 16 logos from the NFL, the top 16 logos from MLB, 16 logos from the NBA, 16 logos from the NCAA. The first three are easy, right? The first three, it should be pretty easy. I mean, Yankees, Red Sox, Cubs, those are all, iconic. It is, what up? It is that Clarence? Clarence, did you change your name to Big Dog? Is it modern logos or can you use past logos from those teams? Nope. It is the current. It is. Well, that's a good question. Because that changes it, doesn't it? It does. Huh. That's a good question. I guess it could be past logos. Yeah, it could be either past or present logo. I'm good with that. So let's see. I know like MLB is easy. Yankees, Red Sox, Cubs. That's the first three on the list. NFL would be Raiders, the Bucks, the old one, the pewter ones. Let's see, old. Yeah, Donna said because some of the Astros old logos are better than current. Yeah. There's some other ones. NBA, obviously Celtics, Lakers, Bulls. I'm gonna say Rockets, ketchup and mustard. Yeah, and I could do that because I just did, and I don't give a fuck. Oh, let's see what else. Let me see. NFL logos, past and present. I'm going to share my screen so we can all look together. That past 4 decades? NFL logo evolution. What the shit? Okay, well, where's the link? Is this it? It's just, bitch. Oh, it's a slideshow. Oh, that'll fucking take forever. Okay, let's go back one. This should be faster. Hopefully. All right. I mean, the Browns helmet is, it's iconic, but let's see. Oh, the Dolphins. Yep, got to have the Dolphins on there. Definitely. Oh, how could I forget the Cowboys? Jeez. Hello. That one was easy. Wow, they had it the same way since 64 it's been like that. Damn, that Lions logo looks weird in from 61 to 69. Look at 52. That's crazy. They were like, you know what? That's enough. Oh, the Packers. Yep, of course. The Saints, of course. Yeah, I'd say San Francisco. Hadn't changed much. That's weird. Look at 46 through 67. Is he farting? That'd be crazy if you took the gun away. It'd look like a fart. I'm gonna go Oilers. Not Titans, but Oilers. Steelers, yes. Oh, probably the Chiefs and the Seahawks both. Yes, Chiefs, Seahawks. Denver, how long has it been like that? 97. Chicago, the Bears for sure. Remember, we can only have 16 total. Ooh, the Chargers is a good one. See, I was going to say this Bucks logo. This one. Definitely have to have the Chargers on there. Got the Raiders already. So we have 13. We need 3 more. Bills, Falcons, Bucks, Vikings. Got the Bears, Broncos. Got the Chargers, Chiefs, Steelers. I think it's down to... I mean, the Colts is pretty iconic. It really hasn't changed. And let's go Colts. Much as I don't want to. I'm going to go Bucks. The man logo. I already have that one on the list. Duh. Okay. Falcons, Bills. The Bills is not. That's weird. Wow, look at that Raiders one from 60 to 62. That's crazy looking. Falcons has kind of always been the same. Jeez. So it's either I think I'll go. What do you guys think? Hey, what up, Alex? Maybe the Jets. Yeah. Oh, the Bengals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need one more. No, 2 more. I guess we'll go Jets. Yeah, I mean, the Vikings really hasn't changed much. That looks crazy, the 61. Falcons is pretty notorious, too. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I'll go. We got 2 left there. What do you guys think? You think the Bengals? It's just changed so much. I don't know. That one's tough. The Browns has been the same since the 70s, pretty much. And there's nothing sexy about it. That's the thing. It's got to be iconic. 2003 Bengals? What? Clarence, you joining us on Twitch now? The 2003 Bengals, huh? 03. So the B. Oh, the Tiger. Falcons all black. Yeah, I think the Falcons need to be on there. I think you're right, Titan Hugo. I think you're right. That 66 through 89 one or the 90 through 2002 one? That 66 through 89 was kind of creepy looking. But I think in general, we'll say the Falcons. And then we just need one more. You know what? I'm going to go Vikings. No Jets. So you get the gist. Now, the problem, the hard part is going to be the NCAA. That's going to be the hard one. Yeah, Titan Hugo said the Dion years. Yeah. I mean, like, we know Michigan, right? But Penn State doesn't really have a logo. It's a helmet. I guess there's the Buckeye for Ohio State. A&M in Texas. I got my work cut out for me on that. Is there any that I should be aware of in any of these sports that you think I might miss? That's like, has to be. Like, you have to have, like, for me, it was the old Bucks logo. It was that, the one with the dude holding the knife in his mouth or whatever that was. Like, that one's got to be on there. That was just a badass logo. That one. That's a dope-ass logo. So, if there's any like that you think of, let your boy know. Oh, you know what? One in baseball, the Expos. Can't leave that one off. Got to have the Expos on there. For sure. All right, so you get the idea, the U and Florida State. Okay. Yeah, Miami for sure. Florida State for sure. Tamu in Texas. See, like Notre Dame. Gold. Oh, PB Dubs. Padres mascot. Yes. Padres swinging bat mascot. Got it. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, but Notre Dame is. Are you talking about the Fighting Irish guy? Because to me, I just look at their helmet and it's like boring. We can't even pick one for Oregon. This is too many. Although that O is pretty iconic. We'll go Oregon. I'm guessing Penn State I'll look into. Ohio State is the Buckeye. Nebraska's in. I don't know. Is that even? Oh, the Blue Jays. There you go. Yep. Blue Jays. Man, I'd have to go look at all these foosball teams just to get an idea. At the half, Arkansas up 54-39 over Hawaii. And Michigan beating the pants out of North Dakota State 45-25 at the half. So there you go. Ugh. Damn, Vanderbilt beat McNeese. Well, there goes my bracket. Thanks a lot, Chat GPT, you stupid ass. You dumb ass. Ass. Oh, that's cool. Iran soccer chief will boycott the U.S., but not the World Cup. They're trying to get it so that they don't play in the U.S. And why would they? You know ICE is just going to fuck with them. If I'm Iran, I wouldn't want to play here either. I will slap the fire out of you, Total Dallas. This is why you got timed out. Horseshit posts like that. Rockets pajamas logo. That shit is awful. Awful. FIFA clears Israel's settlement club but fines IFA. Iran are due to play all three of their group matches in the U.S. Man, I hate when I get water in my ear. Ooh, the Pirates, yes. We will be preparing for the World Cup. We will boycott the United States, but we will not boycott the World Cup. Fair? Fair and balanced. That reminds me of something. We didn't get to it yesterday because we got on that Afroman topic. But I didn't get to talk about it. But the World Baseball Classic, that final game, Venezuela versus America, USA number 1. Get him again, Barry. Beat it, scram, total Dallas. First of all, if you didn't watch the game, it was a really good baseball game. Oh, excuse me. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm crazy tired. I'm already ready to go to bed. It's crazy. I've been up for almost 12 hours. Crazy talk. But when Bryce Harper hit his home run to tie the game, I was thrilled. I was hooting and hollering in the house. Yay. Go USA number 1. And then they came right back. Venezuela did in the top half of the next inning. And got it right back. I think it was a home run, too. But Venezuela ends up winning 3-2. Really good game. And to see the joy on the closer, if you didn't see this, the closer was crying before he threw the final pitch. He already knew. That's crazy. So the Venezuelan closer, he's got tears in his eyes before he gets the final strike for the last out to win it all. And that team, that Venezuelan team, was so excited, so proud, happy. They're crying. I mean, just big old crocodile tears. Just a lot of them. They had Salvador Perez on the post game. They talked to him, said, "What does this mean for you? What does this mean for your country?" Damn it, man. I got water in my ear. This is why I don't shower. But they asked him, like, what does it mean for you? What does it mean for your country? And he was like, look, it's no secret what the country of Venezuela has been through, what we've been through. He's like, but also, for various reasons, my family can't come and watch me play here. They would have to wait for me to play winter ball to see me play. And he was like, so this means the world to me and to our country. And it was the first time, I think, since the 60s that they'd won anything on an international level. But people were like, just talking shit. People were like, oh, I mean, they act like they won the World Series. Well, you dumb fuck, they did. In fact, they won better than the World Series. This was actually the World Series. This was all of the teams from around the world, the best of the best for those teams, except Italy, playing against each other. This was a legitimate World Series. And for them to come out on top amongst all of these baseball giants like the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico, and America, and Japan, that meant a lot to them. I like it, Alex. It did. So I'll give you one guess what this person was ethnically. One guess. White. It's always white people. It's always white people who have to say this kind of ignorant shit. I am so tired of us. I am so sick of us Well, I mean, they act like they won the World Series. Do you understand what this country has gone through? Partly due to our fault. Now, we got rid of a tyrant, but we left it in shambles, and the way we did it wasn't great. They've been through a lot as a country. Living under a tyrant, I mean, we kind of know what that's like, but worse. They were invaded. It's been a tough go for the people of Venezuela. So for them to have something like this, yeah, it means everything to them. Who cares if they find a little joy in their life? What an asshole you have to be to want to stop that and say your little snide remarks and bullshit statements to take away their joy. That's all it is. You're a poor loser. You are a loser, and you just want to take their joy away. You're sad on your part. You're miserable. I was legitimately like, at first I was like bummed because I'm like, damn, man, USA had it. But then I was like, man, good for them. Good for them. I'm happy for them. Now, had like Russia won or Iran or North Korea, I'd be like, fuck them hoes. And it's not the people's fault. I mean, kind of is, but it's not. But genuinely excited for them. Yeah, exactly. Alex is like, if USA would have won, they'd have been like, America. Yeah, USA, America. Yeah, you can't beat us. It's our pastime. The fuck out of here. Dub said Judge is Captain Strikeout. Not a good series. Not a good series for the offense as a whole. Until Bryce Harper decided to get his shit together, he wasn't having a good WBC. A lot of them. What's the dude's name? The three names? Pete Crow Armstrong. I was thinking like John Michael Montgomery. Dolly Might. No, I mean, there's a few guys, but when your 9-hitter is one of your best hitters, ooh, it's bad. That's Astros bad. So I just needed to say that. I know some of you don't give a fuck what I think, and you don't give a shit about the WBC, and that's okay too. But I'm going to say how I feel on this show. Yes, AV, but since they lost, they act like it wasn't an important event. Exactly. That's the most, look, I know this makes some of you mad, but it's the truth. That's the most white American thing to do, is to belittle something when you lose or when someone bests you or get the upper hand. We are poor sports. We are poor losers. America in general is. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. We are. We don't lose well. Sometimes we don't win well. So, I don't know. We just got to be better. Let them have their joy. Let them have it. You live in one of the better countries on earth. I'm not saying greatest anymore. I'm sorry. This country hasn't been the greatest country on earth for a long time. And it has nothing to do with the current administration. And just look, that probably will make even more people mad and make more people want to quit the show, and fuck it. Don't care. But America hasn't been the greatest country on earth in a long time. People always think, oh, well, yeah, go move somewhere else and find your freedom. Okay, that's only like 3/4 of the fucking world. They act like America's the only free and democratic country on the planet. What I didn't understand is why they pinch hit for Bregman. He's only played in big games like his whole MLB career. Yeah, that one perplexed me too, Alex. I think Mark DeRosa got ahead of himself. I think he was a little too smart for his britches. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a little too smart for his britches because not only has Bregman played in big game after big game, but he's been pretty clutch in some of those moments. And Bregman is known to be a tactician. He's known to be smart at the plate and can figure things. I think he had a better shot with Bregman at the plate than anybody else. It was embarrassing to watch USA players walking off the field while removing their silver medals. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Now, a lot of them will say, well, it's first place or nothing. We'll show a little class. You can still say that, but have a little class. Jesus. I didn't see Jeter try to hate. What did Jeter say? Amos? Amos said, did you see Jeter try to hate? Did not. Did not. Alex said, Mark derailed. Well, not only that, they got cocky. And turns out he didn't know that if they lost, they could be out. Because apparently, like, after one of their wins, they all went out celebrating, stayed out all night. And they were like, oh, we got to play tomorrow? And if we lose, we could be eliminated? How is that possible? Oh, I don't know, Mark. Maybe read the fucking rules. He was like, oh, I knew it. I knew it. Yep, 100%. Between you and me, I fucked up. I didn't know. Oh, you got to win two and then you got to win another one? What kind of racket is this? What is this, fucking soccer? I don't know. That was my Mark DeRosa. And not a good one. Not a good one at all. And I get it. Hey, Alec! Shombizi! When did Alec get here? I didn't see him check in. I just saw a thing posted. Three stream streak. Let's get it. I scrolled up on some shit. Let's see here. Hey, what up, Pinsman Sports? Good to see you, man. Bregman would have walked or at least not made an out. Good point. Yeah. Duke just won 71-65. Yeah, I saw that. Little nail biter there. Getting their ass whooped at halftime. What, they only allowed 22 in the second half? I said, that's good. They need probably, maybe, never hurts to get a little slap in the face to start the tournament off. A little wake-up call. Eat a jab or two when the fight starts. You go in all lackadaisical. What? You get all lackadaisical. You're not ready for the fight. Then you eat one. You're like, oh, shit, it's a fight. Okay, I'm up now. That's Duke. Went Ohio State. Poor Jen. Jesus. Another Travis Shamockery out of the state of Ohio. But yeah, Total Alice has a good point. Bregman probably, at the very least, draws a walk there. You dig? Hey, I gotta do birthdays before I forget. Also, I got a Thankful Thursday. And I need to post it. Paul, where is it? Why is it not showing up? This is unacceptable behavior. Oh, there we go. Right fast. Want to say thank you. Thank you to my sweet Donna for her contributions and support to this fine American program. USA #1. Donna, love and appreciate you as always. Thank you for the Thankful Thursday donation to the cause, keeping us on air. Much love to you, my sweet Donna. You, my dear, are the best. Bar none. You the best. Business Sports said, you shocked about High Point beating Wisconsin. Look, I don't follow college basketball much, but I think you have to be anytime a 12 beats a 5. There's a reason they're 12 and whiskey was a 5, right? What I was shocked to find out was what Jared Taylor told me at the beginning of the show when he said that the dude that hit the game winner for High Point, it was his first 2-point field goal of the season. He had like 68 threes. He was 0 for 4 from 2-point range. And finally hits one to advance. That's big. That's a stat. That is crazy. Very crazy. So, okay, time to drink. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right, it's birthday time. Party people. Let me get this going. Memory 3, and he would have had what? Memory 3, and he would have had 69. What? Memory 3, and he would have had 69. What? Did you type that with your foot? I don't know what you're saying, bro. What? You know what? Let me just do these fucking birthdays. You over here typing with your face. Memory 3. What? Uriel said, time to drink. Let's go. Yeah. I'm making stuffed baked potatoes tonight. Read it and wheat, bitches. I went to the store and everything today. Oh, someone farting. Ooh, I miss ASMR drinking on Fridays. That used to be so much fun. The ASMR and the drinking. Getting drunk, that was fun. I'm working. All right. G-Man! Happy birthday, G-Man. And it's today, no less. I didn't miss it like I have for, damn near a month. G-Man, brother, much love to you, bro. Always appreciate the support of this fine program. Thank you for being a damn dirty deckhead, my friend. I hope you have a fantastical birthday. Probably out already celebrating. Probably at the bar with the fellas, watching games, flirting with the fellas. Love you, G-Man. Much love to you, pimp. Also, we got one more. It's not just G-Man's birthday, by the way. Oh, nay. Nay, I say. Oh, we have another big one. And it's a really big one. Shout out and happy birthday to Patrick Randall. P. Randizzle turns 24 today. Can you believe it? His balls are going to drop soon. And I hope I'm there for it. That's all right. Listen, P. Randizzle is my guy. That's my dude. He pops in every once in a while when he can. Been here since the get-go. But much love to Patrick, the man. If you need flowers, boy, or plants, I have the guy for you. It's P. Randizzle. Much love to you, Patrick. Hope you have a great day. And I hope you get some road ahead or a hand job or whatever you're into, Patrick. Just not while you're doing deliveries, because that's not okay. Don't be getting stuff on the flowers. All right. Love you both. Thank you, guys. Happy birthday to you. Cheers, fellas. Get a little bit of that in your gullet. Cut it out. Cut it out. Who was that from? That was who was it? Uncle? No, it was not Uncle Jesse. Or at his son's baseball game. Yeah, that too. What was the dude's name? I don't even know the show now. It wasn't Family Matters. It was fuck. I forget. Oh well. It had Uncle Jesse on there, right? No, Alex, 1 shot for every 3-point shot hit today. You're just coming out with the, you know what? I should time you out like Total Dallas for that stupid shit. Full House. Thank you, PB Dubs. Yeah. And it's not Uncle Jesse. That was the Dukes of Hazzard. Uncle Joey. was on Full House. Thank you, Uriel. No thanks to you, Alex Nimrod. That's a weird name. Nimrod sounds kind of racist, actually, if you think about it. Joey Gladstone. If someone called you a Nimrod, it does kind of sound racist. Yeah. Don't use that. People might think it's racist. Did I ever tell you the story about the time a black dude called me a casserole monkey? That shit was amazing. Hilarious. The greatest racist name in the history of racist names. Donna said I still have one in the cylinder. Yeah. She can do it. She can time you out. I did. I had a guy. There's a black dude. There's a black Muslim dude at my high school. And his name was Steve. And Steve didn't like me because I dated black women. I was still in his women. Their women. That's what is said. Very still in our women. And it was like, well, she don't like you. She wasn't going to fuck you anyways, bro. I went to school with a guy whose real name was Nimrod. Tomorrow, I will play you a video that Jen sent me. It is hilarious. A million bugs. I'll just say that. A million bugs. But yeah, this guy in front of her, because it was like in between classes or whatever, me and this chick walked through the hall. And he was like, hey, why you fucking with this white devil? She was like, oh, shut up. He's a white devil. She was like, he knows more about Farrakhan than you do. I was like, no, not helping. And he was like, fuck that white devil. I was like, Steve, I just bought a bean pie from you last week. You took my money happily. What happened? He's like, man, fuck you, casserole monkey. I was like, oh my God, that is the greatest thing I have ever heard in my 17 years on this planet. Why are black people not using that more? That's amazing. Casserole monkey flipped the fucking script. I was like, wow. That's next level. That's great. I didn't even say anything. I was just like, you win, Steve. You win. Assalamu alaikum. All right, not to say that part. He'd have stabbed me if I'd have said that. Terrence said, haven't heard of it. Well, now you have, Terrence. Feel free to use it. You heard it from me. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been acting a clown. Okay. All right. Thank you to all 11 of you. This is a slow day today. And the 4 of you on YouTube. 15 of you. I love you. Fuck the rest of them. Sorry sons of bitches. I would rather watch sports than listen to Barry. Yep. You just made my bracket of 64 people that can go fuck themselves. All right. That's aggressive. You know what? No more drinking on this show. Love you, Uriel. Thank you, Flip. Thank you, Terrace. Terrace, I'm really thinking about making merch that says that. I really am. I'm thinking about just because I need to tell the bit on stage because it's fucking hilarious. And then I'll just have some casserole monkey shirts at the end of the show. I think people would buy. I would wear it. I don't know if any other white people would buy it. But if I put "fuck you, casserole monkey" on it, I think I know some people that might buy it. Okay. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. And really, that's not what counts. All right. I'll see you guys on Monday. Yeah, we're going to do it again Monday, whether you're here or not. Okay? All right. In the meantime, do me 3 favors, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other, you dirty bitches. See y'all Monday. Almost timed it. Almost hit it. And he's making a YouTube video.